Yes, when I received the invitation for this conversation, I looked back on the how long our relationship has been, and how much I've learned from you in developing myself professionally and working on AfriLEAD. And now it is my turn to be at at the advising seat, and that is really interesting. So I was really smiling to this.
All right, we're live. Hi, everyone. This is George here at Engineers Without Borders, and I'm really excited to have Peter Awin with me today.
Yes, my name is Peter Awin. I'm the CEO of AfriLEAD CEO, an organization based in Ghana.
Peter and I have been friends for quite some time now and had a great opportunity to have some deep chats with one another. But this chat is a new one because I am going to be a dad in just a few days. My lovely partner, Sari, is going to be giving birth next week if everything goes well, and I will have my first Father's Day. So I thought I'd ask Peter some advice, and I'm looking forward to the advice that you'll give Peter, because I have to admit I am slightly terrified about becoming a dad, and I need a little bit of a pep talk. What's your advice for these first few days of fatherhood that I'm about to experience?
Parenthood is quite a difficult task. It is quite difficult because it's not like any other job. It is something that you will never be able to predict, because you are dealing with people who are not just people outside. They are people from your own blood. It's your own flesh that has brought these people to life, and it's quite different. So the best CEO and the best president in this world doesn't guarantee you the best seat as a parent. So I always advise expecting parents to say, hey, there's no much preparation that you can do for kids. We can try as much as possible, but every child comes with its own personality, and it comes with its own blessing to the family. And until the child comes, you will never be able to know what it means to be a parent. And when the child comes,
Peter, this isn't much of a pep talk. You're only scaring me a bit more.
Yes, and that is, it's actually shouldn't scare you, because this is actually good to say. Don't be too anxious, because when the child comes, you will smile at the child and you know exactly what to do. Immediately you see the child, you know what it means to be a parent, and you just do accordingly. It's nothing short of that.
One of the things that I'm really looking forward to in the first few months is really learning a little bit from my child, and learning a little bit about myself, and learning a little bit about the relationship between my amazing partner, Sari, and I in these first few months. And I'm really excited about that. And I'd love to get some of your thoughts, Peter, on sort of what those things that I should be anticipating and learning about in those first few months should be.
Yes, I think there's something that you learn as a father. You learn a lot from your kids, For me, one thing I learned as a father, which I didn't have, was patience, because you expect kids to grow fast, you expect them to learn things fast, but then they aren't. They are just kids, and they do things on their own pace. And then you just have to be patient, and it's a building one block at a time. And you realize that every single decision that you make as a parent is either affecting the child positively or negatively. So you need to be patient, and you need to understand that is parenting, and it's quite different. You don't walk away. You just can't walk away. And those are the things. People, I said I run my organization as a father, but not as a CEO, because I know what it means to translate having children and seeing them grow slowly, even though you want them to grow really fast.
Huh.
The other thing is also how much we are always filled with love when we have children, no matter how the child is, whichever personality of the child or whichever difficult the child might be, or all that. Being a parent to a child is just amazing. It comes with love. We are filled with so much love that you begin to share that with people if you actually appreciate that opportunity to love.
Huh.
I used to travel, and then I would probably be away for maybe a week or two, but now even when I'm away for one day, it's kind of like eternity. I just want to go back home.
Huh.
Because my daughter Zoe is so amazing. Like every single morning she wakes up and she looks for me, and when she sees me she begins to smile. And even when you're angry or you are exhausted or all that, when you see that smile, you know that this is a warmth. There is sharing of love from this child, and you cannot resist it. So those are the experiences that when you are even away for some few days and you remember, it wants you want to go back home. So those are the things that I know. It's the gift of parenting, and I hope you'll be blessed with all that.
Wow, Peter, that's really neat, and I'm just taking from this conversation the solace, really, that even though I'm a bit terrified that once this child arrives and Sari and I are lying there and looking at the child, we'll just sort of see in its eyes just a sense of what it needs and who it is and how it can be cared for, and those sort of rushes and energy of fatherhood will kind of move in and really take over. And I think that's something that I'm so looking forward to and anticipating, and hearing you share some of this wisdom on leadership and fatherhood and the lessons that you've taken has just been such a gift today. Thank you so much, Peter, for that, and really for sharing some of that wisdom with me.
And I just want to probably end by saying I have no doubt that you'll be a good father. You'll be a great father indeed. Please share when you when your baby finally arrives, and then we'll be with you in prayers and support.
Thank you, Peter, and thanks for taking the time to chat with me today. It's it's only a week away. I'm so excited, and it's just been fantastic chatting today. Thank you for taking the time and for the words of wisdom.